Alright YouTube, it's Battlebox time. Got a couple packages in the mail today actually. Got this new Kershaw induction. It's got the hawk lock on it. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. It's one of their budget models, but it's got the hawk lock, which is an awesome locking mechanism. So you'll see a video coming of this knife very soon. Also got my Christopher Reeves flag edition. America. Actually, I've had that for a few days, but I used it to cut the tape. So let's get into this. Mission 29. This is all about veteran-owned and the USA-made stuff, which is cool. So they're calling this one operator-owned. It's Mission 29. You got your basic, your advanced, your pro, and your pro plus. So we're gonna go over each one here. So let's start with the first item here, which is the Warfighter tobacco cigar. So they actually give you a cigar in a box. There's been some backlash, I don't know if that's the right word, on the Battlebox forums about this, about sending something that technically, you know, a lot of people aren't going to use, me included, and also that it may not be legal for them. I don't know. So there you go. That's a $9 value though. You get a cigar smoker. I heard these are pretty good. Okay, you get a Black Rifle coffee mug and some Black Rifle coffee. The mug is in here. So if you drink coffee, you got yourself a new mug. And obviously coffee mugs can be used for whatever. Hot chocolate if you don't drink coffee, tea. It's actually a really quality, nice mug. Black Rifle Coffee is actually a local Utah company where I am, so coffee or die. Pretty cool mug. It'll probably get a lot of use. Don't drink coffee, but it will get used. And then you get a bag of the Black Rifle Coffee Just Black. Kieran over on Battlebox saying this is really good. Haven't tried it. Like I said, don't drink coffee. So there you go. $12.99 value on that one and $12.99 value on the mug. Next is a Strike Force Energy 4-pack sampler. This is like a beverage enhancer, like it says right there. It's basically an energy drink. And you pour it into a bottle of water. It gives you energy. It's got 0 calories, 0 sugar, 80 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So it's just a little caffeine boost, not a ton, so it won't make you jittery and stuff. And there's a bunch of different flavors in here. This is like the variety pack. I believe it has, let's just look at them. Again, it's not a powder, so when you guys get these, be careful. But you got orange, just this original flavor, I guess, lemon, and grape. So 4 different flavors to try. These will come in handy. I'll definitely use those. I'm always looking for a shot of energy at work during the day. So I'll utilize those for sure. That's $4. Never Dry Firearm Lubricant. ND99, ND999. Again, every one of these is a veteran-owned and operated company, which is great. So they're supporting veterans, and as part of this Battlebox, they're doing project. Oh, I would totally forget what it's called. I'll link in the description. There's a project that every one of these, maybe it says on here. But every proceeds of these are going to go to this project that they're doing for veterans, and so a big portion of that is going to be, yeah, it doesn't say on there. All the money, a lot of the money from these are going to be distributed there. But this is firearm lubricant, ultrafine. It's going to be used as a cleaner, just something basically to lubricate your firearms. Always good to have. $4 for that, no, $5 for that. The Doc Spartan Combat Ready Ointment. Good for all kinds of burns, cuts, bruises. It says it's good for tattoos if you just did a tattoo. So that'll be coming in handy. It's a pretty nice little thing. $5 for that. And then your $10 for your Ready Man basic membership renewal. So let's get into the advanced. You get the Range 15 DVD. And apparently most of the people in this, or all the people in this, are, except for Sean Austin. That's funny. Frodo, no, not Frodo, Samwise is in this one, and William Shatner. But a lot of the other guys are actual veterans, and it's kind of a movie about these guys get drunk. They're a bunch of soldiers. They rank them the drink tank, and the zombie apocalypse has happened. So it's gonna be pretty funny. Excited to watch that DVD. That DVD is 20 bucks, and then you get the American-made multicam mesh hat. And it's got too much of a flat brim. We're gonna have to do that. But this is Velcro. So it's a nice snapback hat. It's multicam. It's got some good padding in it. So it's one size fits all. I need to definitely mold it a little bit more. But this is a Velcro area, but they've embroidered the American flag in there. So if you don't want to put a patch on here, you can just rock it like this. And if you want to put a patch, you can put a patch on there as well. $27.99 value, made in the USA. And that is your advanced box. Pro is pretty cool. A new thing they haven't done before is this. Now, Rockwell is actually a local company to me here in Utah. In fact, their warehouse or their distribution area or whatever is, man, it's maybe 15 minutes from my house, 10-15 minutes at all, if that. So pretty cool. Supporting another local Utah company. So Black Rifle and Rockwell. But this is a cool watch that they've included this month. It's called the Coliseum. It's part of the Raider project, and it's brand spanking new. Comes in the packaging here. It's a nice heavy duty, kind of like a G-Shock style watch. I usually wear like a nicer automatic or something, but this is definitely a cool watch. I looked this up on their website, and the retail value of this is 150 bucks. So right there, you have the value this month. I mean, this is just advanced. No, this is the Pro. So Pro gives you more than what you would pay for the Pro Plus. And you've got a couple different features on this one. It's got a stopwatch. It's got the date, obviously, time, timer, alarms. So it's kind of a basic watch, but it's got some different functionalities. I'm not going to spend tons of time going into this. We might be able to do a separate review of this. I thought it had a backlight, and maybe it does. And oh, it does. Okay. So then it's got kind of that subdued, stealthy look for it. So pretty nice watch. Definitely will get some wrist time. Let's see how big it is. Looks like it's a pretty substantial face. Yeah, that's probably a 50 millimeter. No, that's 40, maybe 45, maybe 48 millimeter in diameter. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put some specs more on this watch in the description, unless it's on this little card, which I think this is just a warranty card. And by supporting this watch, you are supporting the Raider project, focused on Marine combat veterans, which is really cool. So again, a veteran themed and a promo code for Rockwell there. They have lots of different watches. A lot of them are pretty huge. They kind of, their thing is they're kind of these big watches, but this will be a nice watch to you know, wear outdoors. It can take a beating. So very cool new thing that they're doing. This, you know, they've never done a watch before in Battlbox. So and also with the Pro, you get the ReadyMan Premium membership renewal. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty here. And the Pro Plus, we're mostly looking forward to here every month, is the knife of the month. And this month it is called the Scallywag Tactical Dagger. It's made of 440C stainless, surface is titanium coated, and you have a kayak sheath, and this is made here in the USA also by veterans. So it comes in the box, and you've got your kayak sheath, which is actually pretty decent. And guys, this is a double-edged dagger, so be careful. Do not cut yourself on the one edge that you might think it's not. It's a double-edged dagger. It's pretty sweet, actually. It's got a big, generous, well, honestly, more than you need, finger hole. I guess if you're trying to put 2 fingers in there, that would be kind of awkward. I'm not sure. Usually it's just the one, like a karambit-style dagger. But it is, again, all coated in oil. Both of these edges are sharp. Well, it's very pointy, but the edges aren't all that sharp. I'm just seeing if there's, yeah, they're not sharp at all. I mean, they're pretty much dull. I can run my finger right down the side, but that is pointy, so you may have to touch up those edges. I'm going to, for sure. If I'm going to have a double-edged dagger, it's going to be sharp on both sides, but cool little self-defense knife. It's got a Kydex sheath. It looks like that it's got big enough eyelets that you could run soft loops over this and carry inside the waistband or horizontal carry, and it should deploy rather quickly with that enormous thumb or finger hole there. I'd say it's a little overdone, but kind of reminds me of the Benchmade Sock P that I have, that I carry frequently as a self-defense knife, but it's not quite as big, so very cool. So different type of knife of the month this month. I like it, I dig it. Made in the US by a veteran-owned company, and 440C steel isn't the greatest, but it's not the worst steel, especially if it's heat treated correctly. So a cool little self-defense option. You can wear this around your neck as a neck knife, just do some paracord or something, or a neck chain through there. Or like I said, you should be able to do some soft loops over this and carry it inside the waistband. I'll probably experiment with that and do a separate video on that product. So, but the value of that knife is $155. So it's actually a very cool knife. I like it. I'm definitely gonna get. That's gonna get some use. Now, there was a little backlash on that too. That's just the box in there. Maybe something in there. That some states are not allowed to carry a double-edged knife, so, or even have it. I think they can own it but not carry it. Great state of Utah, we can own it and we can carry it, so I'm gonna. There you go, but that's $155 value. I mean, so if you look at it from just the watch and the knife perspective, you're at $300, and you're paying $150 for the Pro Plus. Definitely worth it. The value was already well over when you did the Pro. I mean, the value $271.92, and on the Pro Plus it's up to $426. As far as I remember, and I've only been doing Battlebox, I think this is my third or fourth one. That's definitely the highest value of a Pro Plus box that we've had, with the watch and the knife, and that's pretty awesome. So there's a lot of useful stuff in this month's box. I love the theme that it's all operator owned. It's all supporting veterans. And again, proceeds are going back into their project, which I'm still completely blanking on what the name of it is. So we'll look that up, but pretty cool. Excited to watch this movie. Gonna rock the watch, definitely gonna use the knife. And, you know, the energy drink, again, I'm not gonna get much use out of some of the other stuff, but that's okay. If you guys haven't checked out, and you're not doing, and the hat, of course, over that. If you're not doing the Battlebox forum, you should be, because there's a way on there for you to trade and barter items and sell items that you don't necessarily want from a box. They have a forum section where you can buy, sell, and trade. And so maybe you have something, you know, from a different box that you don't want, and you've kept it, and someone else wants it, and you've got something, you know, vice versa, they want that you want. You guys can trade. So really cool. Every box, this is the thing about these subscription boxes, guys, and not every one of these boxes is going to work for everyone. And it would be impossible for them to possibly know what it's going to work for every person that subscribes to it. What they do is they give you good value. They give you really good products. They're quality products. They're not cheap Chinese stuff. Some of the other subscription boxes I've subscribed to have kind of been cheap stuff. One thing I'll always say about Battlebox is they always have top quality materials and items in their boxes. So. Alright guys, thanks for watching the unboxing of Mission 29, operator owned. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. We will see you in the next video.